Hi, it's Matt and Ned here with BioSync Labs, and this is our first video in our weekly series of videos. And here today we're going to talk about gaining muscle or gaining muscle mass. And so we're going to talk about things that we have used, the techniques we've used with clients, and things that actually work for them. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. So first thing, dude, we need to start talking about, the main thing for me is it's your diet.
Oh yeah, it's got to be the diet. It's got to be the diet. And when it comes to diet, I'd say the most important thing is just you got to eat a lot of healthy food. There's no other way to put it. You have to eat a lot of healthy food. And when I mean a lot, we made a flow chart we're going to show you guys later. But when you eat, you're almost going to feel like you're shoving it down your throat. But your body will get used to it. Your metabolism will build up to it, and you'll be able to just put that amount down every single time.
How often would you say to eat? For me, it took me, and for most people, eating, feeding your body every 2 hours or so. Every 2 hours for me it was rice and chicken, and that's what I suggest to other people. So, rice is easy to make, beef and rice. Something every 2 hours, a portion you can put down.
Absolutely, and
you're constantly feeding your body.
It keeps you from snacking. It really helps you. And I'd say I would eat at the very least 6 times a day.
Breaking it up. I agree.
And then what you need to do is you need to evaluate yourself, see how many calories you usually burn, and you need to be a lot over that. A lot.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we'll move on to our next point, and that is training consistency. So tell us
training consistency. Regardless of whether you're training 4 times a week or 3 times a week, you need to be in the gym training. That's the main thing, because people that are on and off all the time, those are the guys that never gain weight. They stay the same. They'll look the same a year from now. They'll look the same 2 years from now. If you're inconsistent, that is it's a big downfall. Training consistency. If you're going to be training 4 times a week, you've got a 4-day split. Keep training 4-day split. But it's being consistent, going in the gym, eating. So and that's what we mean by consistency.
A lot of people get discouraged the first time they come in. They get sore. I was talking to an old wise man who said, when you come in, you get sore and then you stop, you're just going to keep getting sore every single time you come back, and you're going to hate working out. Yeah. The best way to get rid of soreness, I did this just the other day, is to work out again. Your soreness will literally disappear. It's almost like it cancels it out. Yeah, consistent training. That's the point of it. That's why you train consistent. Is not be sore and beat down after every hard workout. Now, our next one's probably my favorite topic to go over, and that's recovery. Just because nobody ever focuses on it, but it's literally the most important part of working out.
Yeah, I agree. It's hands down probably the most important thing about training and gaining weight is your recovery. You don't give your muscles enough time to recover, you're just going to be constantly tearing down. So no matter how much you eat, no matter how much you train, if you don't recover, you're just beating yourself up, and you're going to get injured eventually. Or plateau. Right. You see the guys in the gym saying, "Dude, I did 2 burnout sets today, and this is my 3rd one this week." Kicking a dead dog. Yeah, kicking a dead dog. You've reached failure once. Why do you keep doing that?
Yeah.
You're just constant muscle breakdown.
Yeah. You're actually hurting yourself more than you're stunting your growth more.
Right.
Actually.
Right. Yeah.
And that brings us to our next tip, which is on your workouts, instead of just doing millions of little isolation lifts, use large multi-joint movements. Your big lifts, your standing militaries, your bench, your squats, your deadlifts, even your clean. We'll have a later video showing you guys how you can really stand out from the crowd using Olympic lifts to take your training and take your size to the next level. But tell them what you think about that.
Yeah, I agree. You can't come in here. Yeah. The lifts has worked for me, and definitely on strength gains, definitely big multi-joint movements. Like you said, standing military press, rows, pull-ups, dips, squats especially, and bench press. Any form or fashion of, a squat, a bench press, large multi-joint movement engages, multiple joints, elbow, shoulder, knees, hips, big multi-joint movements. It just activates a lot of muscles, and they say squats the king of the lifts, and it's true. That's how every guy that's very strong trains the legs and big squats. So that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that brings us. That's about all we're going to say about gaining weight, because it's really that simple. It really is.
Yeah.
So just remember, you got to stick with your diet, stick with your training, make sure you allow your body to recover, then you got to go through those large multi-joint movements when you're working out. I know they're hard, but they're the best way to gain mass. It's proven. It's a long time proven fact. And look out for our next video. I think you're gonna head on to show you guys how to do the deadlift.
Yeah.
This guy right here is a master of it, so we're gonna go through the proper form and whatnot. But let's bring up that flow chart that we drew up about eating.
It's our very simple flow chart.
It's very simple. It's almost a little joke, you know.
Yeah.
We got first thing you want to talk about is the food you ate healthy. If it's not, go buy healthy food.
Yeah,
I mean,
whole grains.
Yeah. Listen, a big thing.
Whole foods.
Everybody has this fat-free stuff. Don't buy fat-free things. The way the process they use to get the fat out of those is not very good. Buy whole fat yogurt, whole fat cheese. It's a lot better for you.
Yeah, the non-processed.
Right, and it's good fats for you, most of them. So, anyways, if your food's healthy, you know, go buy some healthy food.
Yeah.
But if it is healthy, you know, you got to ask yourself when you finish eating, are you still hungry? And if you are, keep eating by all means. And if you're not, keep on eating anyways. You're gonna have to shove this stuff down your throat.
Yeah, you gotta. You want to get swole, you gotta eat. So
yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time. Check out our blog. We'll have the links down there, and we'll have everything typed up for you guys on the blog so you can look through it. Also, some extra advice. We have 10 tips to achieving your fitness goals on there. It's a great article. And other than that, we will see you guys next time. Hit us up on Facebook and Twitter.
all right, yeah. Later, Matt and Eddie out.